Hi everyone, welcome back. We're in a different location today. I thought we would just switch it up. I'm going to be sharing a ton of empties with you. This is pretty long overdue. I have tons of things to go through that are in this box here and just thought I would share my thoughts and whether or not I will repurchase these things with you. I have some makeup, some skincare, some body care, some random things. So I hope you enjoy. If you are new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty and makeup content here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you'll subscribe and let's go ahead and get started with the empties. All right, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna try not to talk too much about each thing because we have a lot of stuff to get through, but I'm thinking we'll do the skincare first. So up first is my DRMTLGY Universal Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 46. If you watch my videos a lot, you will know how much I love this product. I've been through multiple, and yes, I would repurchase. I already have a backup of this. I haven't opened it yet because I'm trying to kind of go through a few more of my SPFs before I open a new one. But I constantly reach for this. It's amazing under makeup. It doesn't pill or do anything weird. It's also really great just to wear on its own. They do call it a tinted moisturizer. I would say it doesn't give any coverage in my opinion. It kind of slightly evens out your overall skin tone, but I wouldn't say that you get any coverage from this. So I would just call it a tinted SPF, not necessarily a tinted moisturizer, but I absolutely love this. I will say it is a bit of a glowy SPF, so if you don't love that glowy finish, you might not like this. I do think they have a matte version of this. I've never tried it, so I can't speak to it, but I'm pretty sure they do have one. So if you're not into a glowy SPF, that might be something to look into. But yes, I have repurchased this already. I think I have an affiliate code now or an affiliate link, I think, with DRMTLGY. So I will list it below if you do shop through that link. I do make a very small commission, but this is a product I always go back to. Another skincare product I used up is from La Roche Posay, and it's the Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. I have kind of mixed feelings about this. I definitely didn't dislike it. I enjoyed using it, but it's not my favorite hydrating cleanser, mainly because it does not foam at all. It's just a basic kind of a gel consistency cleanser. It's very similar to the CeraVe hydrating cleanser. I liked this one, I will say, more than the original CeraVe hydrating cleanser. This one was okay. I don't know that I would repurchase it though. I actually bought a new cleanser to try. I bought the Vanicream one, just the plain everyday cleanser, and so far I'm really liking that one. Basically, when I use this is when I have not had any makeup on my face. So in the morning when I get up, this is the kind of cleanser I would use, or even at night, I still double cleanse, so this would be my second product that I use to cleanse, but only when I've had very little makeup on. If I have more makeup on throughout the day, I like to double cleanse, and then I like to use one that foams a little bit. I just feel like it cleans my face a bit better, but I don't think this is bad. I just don't know that I would repurchase it. Something I definitely will repurchase, and I have multiple times, is this from Vanicream, and it's the Daily Facial Moisturizer. I've been through, I think this is my third one of these that I've gone through. This is so good. It's great for under makeup. It has no fragrance or anything weird in it. It's very lightweight, and I think it has squalene, it has glycerin, which is great for your skin, hyaluronic acid, tons of ceramides, and it feels so good on your face. It's very thin, but it is super hydrating, and it's affordable. I think it's like $10. I love these. I have not purchased a new one. I'm kind of trying to go through some of my skincare, but I definitely will repurchase this. Moving on to another product I have already repurchased. I'm already using it, and it's the Avene Thermal Spring Water. So this is, I think this one's the medium size one. I actually purchased like the jumbo size that's twice the size of this one. How I use this is before I use my Snail Mucin, the CosRX one, or sometimes even before I put on a moisturizer, I will kind of moisturize my face with this. And something about that, when you apply a product with it, just really helps it. I don't know if it helps it soak in a little bit better, or it just kind of makes your face feel better. I don't know how else to explain it, but I really love using this. My husband kind of makes fun of it because he says I just paid like $14 for a bottle of water, which I don't know, maybe I did, but I really like how this feels on my skin, and it's just a really nice part of your skincare routine. You just kind of spray it on and it feels really good. You don't have to worry about irritation or anything like that. And you can even just spray it on your face throughout the day. If you feel dry or you just kind of need to refresh your skin, you could use this or use it as part of your skincare routine, but I have already repurchased this. Then I did end up using this Cocoa Kind Oil to Milk Cleanser. I would not repurchase this. It didn't, first of all, it didn't do a great job at breaking down makeup, in my opinion, which is typically what I use an oily product like this for. I would typically use this first and then go in with another cleanser, but this did not do very well, in my opinion, at breaking down makeup. And it also left a little bit of residue on my face, like it was kind of hard to rinse off. It's also kind of hard to get all the product out of here. Like I constantly had to, like when I'd used up half, I had to like shake it and just try and get it out. I did end up using it, but I didn't super enjoy it, to be honest. I mean, it's not a terrible product, but for what I use it for, which is usually my first step in cleansing my skin, I just didn't love it for that. So for that reason, I would not repurchase it. Ooh, let's talk about something I think has made a really big difference in my skin overall, and this I will definitely repurchase. It's from The Ordinary, and it's their Buffet Serum with copper peptides. I bought this because I saw Abby Young here on YouTube. She did a whole video about her experience with this product and just kind of her thoughts on it, and I watched that video. I was very convinced to try it. She actually stopped using a vitamin C and started just using this. And I did that for a while. I like to use a vitamin C, but I did use this on its own for a little while. And it's hard to even explain to you what I feel like it does, but I feel like it seriously helps with fine lines for me, particularly like on my forehead. I don't have a ton of fine lines. I'm only 29. I don't have a ton of lines yet, but I do have, as I've gotten a little bit older, I have little fine lines on my forehead, and I can always tell when my skin is not in a great place because those lines are more prevalent. I really notice them more. When I use this, it brightened my skin. It made the lines really faded. I mean, I won't say it took them away entirely. I don't think there's a product out there that can do that, but I do think it just kind of toned them down a little bit. This is a kind of interesting looking product. It's a blue serum, but when you put it on, it just goes away instantly. You just rub it in, the blue color goes away, and your face looks hydrated and just really plump and dewy, which is what I like in a skincare product. And I absolutely loved using this. I will definitely repurchase it. More skincare, I did go through another one of these from Tree Hut. I feel like I go through these quite often. I usually buy at least 2 at a time. And this is the vitamin C one. I use this, I would say, like once or twice a week, and I always do it the night before I apply any self tanner. It just kind of helps exfoliate your skin, get rid of anything dead like dead skin cells just sitting on the surface, and it just makes your skin feel really good. And it's good to do before shaving also, which is what I typically use it for. I really like the vitamin C scent on this. It's kind of citrusy, but it's not too citrusy. It's definitely one of my favorites, and I already have a new one. Then I used up this Nivea Essentially Enriched Nourishing Moisture Lotion. This is a pretty big deal for me because I am the worst about applying lotion to my body. I don't know what it is, but I hate applying lotion. I just don't like it. And it's so funny because I love skincare. I do so much to my face, but then I don't want to apply lotion to my arms, my elbows, my legs. I just don't like it. So anything that makes me want to do that is a winner for me, and that's how I feel about this lotion. It has a very distinct smell. It says it has almond oil in it, so I'm guessing that's what the smell is from. It kind of smells like shea butter with a little bit of that almond oil scent. And another reason I really like this is your skin kind of has a dewier finish to it after you use this. I guess it's because of the oil in it. I really like that. I love that, especially in the summertime. I love that dewy, hydrated look. I feel like everyone wants their arms and their legs to look like that, especially when you're wearing tank tops and shorts and things like that. So I really loved using this, and I've already bought a new one. Another skincare item is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Wild Oat Hydrating Toner. I really liked this. It is kind of an interesting toner. It's a little bit, it's not as runny as a toner typically is. It's a little bit of a thicker toner, I would say. And it is very good if you have sensitive skin. It never irritated my skin. I have very sensitive, redness prone skin, so I have to be really careful with things that I use on it. This did not irritate me at all. I used it up. I liked it, but I have found something that I like better. That means sadly I probably won't repurchase this, at least not in the near future. The reason I won't is because I tried this, the Laneige Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. This was a little mini that I got from Sephora, and I got this with my points. I loved it, and I instantly went and bought the full size. And this is a similar product to that First Aid Beauty one. This one is a little bit thinner. This one can actually double as a toner and a moisturizer. Now, I still layer moisturizer over the top because that's who I am. I'm extra when it comes to skincare, but you can get away with just using this. You get that toning feeling without the dry feeling that you sometimes get from toners. You get a toned, you know what I'm talking about. If you use toner, your face gets that very balanced. That's what they're supposed to do, kind of balance the pH of your skin. You get that feeling with this, but you also get a feeling like you've just put on moisturizer. You get both, and you get a bit of that dewy kind of look to your face too. So I have the full size of this, and I've been loving it. I like this much more than the First Aid Beauty, so highly recommend this one from Laneige. This next one is kind of random, but it's a body wash from Dove, and it's their Moisture Boost Body Cleanser. That's right. So this they call a body cleanser. I don't really know what the difference between a body wash and a body cleanser is, but I bought this at Target just randomly because I needed a new body wash for in the shower, and I really liked this. Something about me is I tend to buy different body washes. I very rarely stick with the same one. I just like to switch it up. I get bored with this kind of thing very easily. This one has the most clean, fresh smell, and the consistency is a little bit thicker. It's a little different than most body washes, which I really like. And I don't know if it says it has moringa oil in it and hyaluronic serum. I don't know, but I loved this. I have not repurchased it yet, but I definitely will. And I love it. If you like something really soft and moisturizing with a little bit of that clean, fresh smell, you would probably really like this. I used up 2 hair products. The first one is this one from Briogeo. It's the Don't Despair Repair Hair Mask, but this was the honey one that came. This came in a set a few years ago for Christmas, and honestly, it took me a really long time to use this up. I do use hair masks quite a bit because I have really thick, coarse hair. So I use them at least once a week. This one took a really long time to use up, and I don't know, I wasn't blown away by this. I know everyone raves about the original Don't Despair Repair Hair Mask. I don't know if maybe it's just this one that had the honey in it. Maybe I should try the original. If you've tried that one, let me know. But I don't know, I wasn't blown away by this. It wasn't bad, but I didn't notice a huge difference with how my hair feels. Usually with hair masks, I just want my hair to feel a little bit softer after I use it because my hair is kind of more of a dry consistency, so I don't like anything that doesn't make my hair feel super soft and hydrated. I didn't really get that from this, so this I will probably not repurchase. Something I will repurchase for my hair is the Way conditioner. This is the one for thick hair. So like I was saying, I have very thick, coarse hair, and I like something that really moisturizes, but I also like something that smells really good. I know fragrance and hair care is maybe not the best thing for your hair, but the smell of this, you guys, if you have never smelled Way hair products, the next time you're in an Ulta or a Sephora, please smell one of their hair products. I don't know what it is. I know it was so popular that they made the Way perfume, which I do own. I bought that a long time ago. This just smells so good. I would buy this purely for the smell. You can smell this in your hair a few days after washing it, and I'm not kidding. So I do like this for conditioner. I think it's pretty good, but I would mainly repurchase this for the smell. Now I have some makeup that I've gone through, which is kind of rare for me. I've been through a few setting sprays. The first one is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I have already repurchased this. I bought the jumbo size, and again, my favorite thing, well, 2 things that I love about this. Number 1, I love the continuous mister. I just love that kind of spray. I just love that you just press it down and spray as much as you want, and you don't have to keep pressing the button. So that's the first thing I like. The second thing I love is the smell of this. I've said this before, but I really want to know what the smell is on this. I was looking at the ingredients, and it looks like there's papaya fruit extract in it, and looks like maybe some type of rose extract. I absolutely love the smell of this. I wish I knew what it was. I would love to buy this in a perfume. I just love the smell. Every time I use it, I just want to keep spraying it because I just love the scent. But this is very good. It's very dewy though, so if you don't like that dewier look to your face, I might skip this one and get, I think they make a matte version of this. I've never tried that, but I really loved this and I have repurchased it. I also used up a mini of the Urban Decay All-Nighter. I really enjoyed this as well. I kind of forgot how much I liked this, and I started using it again, I don't know, like 1 or 2 months ago, and I forgot how good this is when you need your makeup to last a long time, especially if you're gonna be outside in the heat and the humidity. This is your friend. I actually did buy a new one of these. I got, I can't remember if I got the original all-nighter or if I got the matte all-nighter. Now they have several different versions of this. I haven't opened my new one yet because I'm trying to use some stuff up, but this is so good if you need your makeup to last a long time, as well as the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I already have a new one of these. This is my all-time favorite setting spray. I love everything about this. It locks your makeup in. It's great to use as a primer. Sometimes I will just spray my face with this first before I do my makeup, and then I spray it at the end, and you kind of get a double dose of that priming aspect that's in here. This is my favorite one by far, and as you can see, I've used it up. Already have a new one. I did use up some mascaras, and I like all of these, so I would recommend them all. The first one you already know. I'm gonna repurchase the L'Oreal Voluminous Balm Mascara. I'm not gonna talk much about this because I've talked everybody's ear off about this, but this is without a doubt my favorite drugstore mascara ever. I love everything about it. This is the brown one, but it also comes in black. It is not a super intense mascara, so if you're wanting super in your face, voluminous, spiky looking kind of lashes, this is not going to give that to you. This is much more of a natural lash mascara, especially if you get the brown color. But I love it. This is my go-to everyday mascara, and it's also really easy to remove at night, which I also love. So that is a definite repurchase. I used to love, or my favorite used to be this one from Covergirl, the Lash Blast. Again, I have the brown color in this. I really like brown mascara for every day. This one is good, and I would recommend it, but it's not quite as good to me as the L'Oreal Voluminous one. This one is nice though. I like it. The teeth on this, I was gonna kind of compare the wands. Okay, yeah, so the wands are kind of different on these. So the wand on the CoverGirl is a little bit shorter, a little bit fatter. The wand on the L'Oreal is a little more long and skinny, which makes that one a bit easier to get on your bottom lashes also, which is another reason I like this one. They're both good, but I always will repurchase this Voluminous Balm. Then I finally used up my Rare Beauty Volumizing Mascara. This was a mini size, and this is definitely one of the best high-end, or I almost said high-end foundations, high-end mascaras that I have ever tried. First of all, I have the mini, and I made this last for so long. Like you can see, it's very well loved. I mean, I'll probably use this mascara for 4 or 5 months, and I'm not kidding. I really like this for when I want something a little more intense. So if I have more eye makeup on or just wearing more of a full face, I like something like this. This comes in black. I wish it came in brown. It does not right now. It just comes in the black, but this is very, very, very good. If you have not tried this from Rare Beauty and you like a lot of volume, you like something really intense, definitely give this one a try. And then I also used up the Bobbi Brown Smokey Eye Mascara. This is one of the most underrated high-end mascaras in my opinion. It's just good. The wand is a great size. It does not clump hardly at all, which is not something I can say about a lot of mascaras, but that's one thing I can confidently say about this one is this is not a clumpy mascara at all. You can build it up. I don't think you get as much volume with this one as you do with the Rare Beauty one, but it's still very good, and it's also easy to remove. I really enjoy it. So this I would definitely repurchase. Just a few more random things. I did use up this Loving Tan 2 Hour Express Self Tanner. This is the dark one. I like this. I am trying out some different self tanners right now though. I did not repurchase this. I'm trying out one from Bondi Sands, and then I also love the, oh gosh, now I'm gonna forget the name of it. I've recommended it before. It's a Small Business. I will put it up on the screen. I love that one. So I'm using that, and I'm also using the Bondi Sands one. This one is good. I do think this one is a little difficult to apply. It dries really, really fast, so you have to work very, very quickly with this. I do love that it's a 2-hour express. I know that can be convenient for a lot of people. For me personally, I very rarely only wear this for 2 hours before I rinse it off. I almost always leave this on for at least 5 or 6 hours. So it doesn't really matter to me that it's 2-hour express, but this is okay. It's a bit more of a greeny, olivey undertone. I sometimes like something a little more, just a little more golden, not so green, which I do think the Bondi Sands that I'm using right now is a little more on the golden side, but I don't know that I'll repurchase this, but it's not bad. And then two final things, one for my eyelashes and one for my brows. I did use up the NeuLASH Lash Serum. I bought this, I would say like 2 years ago. I bought this randomly at the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and I think I bought this because the Revita Lash was sold out at the time. So I bought this and I loved it. I went through both tubes. They came in like a double pack like they normally do for that sale, and I loved it. I went through them. I thought they really made a difference with my lashes. I then went on to use Grande Lash. I tried Revita Lash again. I ended up buying this again, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's not working now. I don't know what happened because I loved it. I don't know if it's like the kind of thing your lashes get used to and then it stops working. I don't know, because I went quite a bit of time between the first time I tried it and then the second time. I used different ones in between, so I don't know if that's what it is or what, but I feel like I used this up, but I was not super impressed with it, and I was before, so I don't know what happened. I'm using something different right now that is a lot less expensive than this, and I've only been using it for about 2 weeks, so I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but I have really high hopes for it, so I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, I'm not going to repurchase the NeuLASH. And then lastly is the City Beauty Redensifying Brow Serum. I've been using this probably for at least 2 months, maybe 3 months. They sent this to me. I did not buy this. And I don't know, at first I thought it was really doing something for my brows. I do love that it comes in like a little doe foot, or not a doe foot, it comes with a little spoolie like this. I love the applicator, but I don't know, I don't feel like it did a ton for my brows. I have pretty good brows anyway, but I was kind of wanting a little more like fullness in my arch area, and I was using this daily, religiously. Typically with this kind of product, you have to use it every day if you want to see any results, and I was, but I didn't see a whole lot, to be honest. I don't know that I would buy this with my own money. I like a lot of City Beauty products, but I wasn't super impressed with this. And that is going to be it for my Empties video. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you like Empties and I will continue doing them. I personally love to watch Empties videos. I think they're really interesting, and you can get a really good review from somebody on products if they've actually used up the whole thing. They can really give you a good review. So I like to watch them. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will list the things that I loved from these products down below. They are affiliate links, so I do make a small commission if you purchase anything through those links, but no pressure at all. But thank you if you do choose to do that. It really does help my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure to give this one a thumbs up if you liked it. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1. I will see you next time. Remember, simply be you.